I've been connected with All Hands Raised for many years, and what really inspired me to actually join the board was when I became a mom and had children of my own, and I have two sons. It was very disheartening and discouraging when my husband and I actually experienced disproportionate discipline that we felt was being inflicted on our sons. At that time, they were 7 and 3. A 7-year-old in second grade being told by his teacher that his behavior was not the same as other students. It's looking like he's being singled out. And so bringing those things to the attention of teachers and administrators, and not always being met with openness and understanding, but really resistance, it let me know that socioeconomic does not matter as much as the color of your skin still. And so yes, my children were experiencing disproportionate discipline in their schools. And just about the same time that this was going on with my kids, I was involved in Principal for a Day, but done Principal for a Day for years, loved Principal for a Day. I attended all alternative schools. The last school that we visited was an elementary school for children that were expelled from the public school system due to disciplinary issues. And when I came into that building, it was a building that was on lockdown. I visited people in jail and it felt like that. When you go in one set of doors and those doors close behind you, and then you're in a waiting zone, getting checked in, and then another set of doors opens that you have to go into to visit. It didn't feel like a school, it felt like visiting someone in prison. The first child that I saw was a little black boy that looked just like my son. Just like my son. Had to be the same age. And my son was in second grade then, 7 years old. And I thought, what could a 7-year-old possibly do what could he possibly do that he would need to be expelled from school and sent to a prison? Because this is when we talk about school to prison pipeline, I saw it firsthand. It hit me that day. He looked just like my son. It really made me fight for my sons in their schools and really get in there and be proactive, work with the teachers. And what I also realized is that a lot of times they just weren't used to dealing with Black kids. They did not have the experience, did not have that just wasn't something they were familiar with. And so I think that there was some conditioning that had happened, and my kids were suffering as a result of that. It definitely made me hop in and get more involved, realize that this is something I'm going to have to do with them for the rest of their lives, and especially the rest of their educational life. I'm going to have to be there advocating for my sons. And it made me think back to that little boy and to think, I don't know if he had somebody that could do that. You know, I was able to get up and go to the school and, go talk to the teacher or pick up my son or whatever needed to be done, but everyone doesn't have that luxury. You got to be able to navigate the system, know who to talk to, know what questions to ask. And a lot of families don't have that. Kids get lost in the system every day because they don't have someone that can advocate for them, or they don't have someone that knows how to advocate for them. That has nothing to do with loving your child. Parents love their children. I know that little boy's mom did, his mom and dad, his family didn't want to see him at that school. They loved him, but they maybe did not know how to not have him be there. We need to support our schools. We need to support our students. And when you give to All Hands Raised, you do just that. You are giving and you are making an impact to be a change maker.